This is Denny from Rome, New York. Do you believe Bill Belichick coaches again in the NFL? Denny, I sure hope he does. Because if he does, he will get further exposed. I've been saying this for, 10 years? On live TV, both at ESPN and FS1. Tom Brady was 75% of the reason for the Patriots dynasty. And yet I fight day after day on Undisputed with Keyshawn Johnson, who knows Bill Belichick very well, Michael Irvin, who lives in awe of Bill Belichick. And I kid both of them that they must have majored in mythology in college, because Bill Belichick is mostly myth to me. Now, understand, I don't know Tom Brady personally. I've never talked to Tom Brady. He's, I think, going to be our teammate here next fall at Fox. I don't know if I'll cross his path or not. I just know I've always believed in him because it was obvious that he was the reason, he was the key. He was at least 75% of the credit for that dynasty. Man, I won a whole lot of live TV bets thanks to Thomas Edward Patrick Brady Jr. Again, he won his first 6 Super Bowls with game-winning drives in the fourth quarter or overtime. And Bill Belichick convinced Robert Kraft that he was washed, as in up, as in done, as in get him out of my sight, as in Tom Brady got dumped by the Patriots. Biggest mistake Bill Belichick ever made, but he made a bunch of them. All of them canceled, most of them canceled by number 12, who then, of course, goes to Tampa in a pandemic and takes a 7-9 team to a Super Bowl championship. Meanwhile, Bill Belichick, over the last 4 years without Brady, has gone in New England 29-38. 9 games under 500. Overall in his head coaching career, including the 5 years in Cleveland and the first year in New England without Brady, the 2 games to start that Brady year without Brady, Bill Belichick's record was 35-45. No Tom, 35-45. That's 10 games under 500 without Thomas Edward Patrick Brady Jr. Belichick's mentor, Bill Parcells, would call that kind of record the kind that a JAG would have, a JAG, just another guy. Bill Belichick proved to be the Michael Jordan of NFL team builders. I'm the biggest Michael Jordan fan as a player, but when it came to team building in Charlotte, he was a disaster. He was the all-time worst. But he didn't have a Brady to cancel out, to camouflage the bad choices, the bad picks, the bad signings. Belichick had Brady. Belichick had Brady in the locker room, one of the greatest leaders, if not the greatest ever, to continue to tell new players, young players, upset players, oh, that's just the way Bill is. It's okay. We'll figure it out. Don't worry. The message was always, we'll win in spite of Bill and his barbed tongue, in his old school coaching, in his my way or the highway. Brady canceled out so much bad Bill that it got to the point that I just said, who's going to hire him? There were 7 openings other than New England's, obviously. Gerard Mayo elevated. Love that. Hope it works. But 7 other openings, you'd think Bill Belichick, I'm told on Undisputed on a daily basis, he's by far the greatest coach ever. Well, then why didn't the 7 teams with openings line up and try to outbid each other for Bill Belichick's services? Didn't happen.
I hope you enjoyed that video. You ready for more? Make sure you click that subscribe button for all the exclusive content from the Skip Bayless Show. And don't forget to check out the full episode of the show wherever you get your podcasts by clicking the link in the description.